Yo guys, I'm Truzuo, and today we're reacting to the Xbox Game Showcase. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Okay, COD. You better show some really cool stuff because, to be honest, the last couple CODs I have not played. I don't think I've played since Modern Warfare. Like 2019 one. But Treyarch has been cooking. I'm praying. I might play it since it's on Game Pass and not have to pay $80, $100, whatever the heck it is. But I better see some cool stuff. Her office is cool.
Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today.
Studio head Mark
We're excited
Gordon.
to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great.
Let's hope.
This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game.
Better be
I've
innovation.
been working here for over 20 years, and I
God
can tell you we have
damn.
something special on our
A big
hands
2-0.
with Black Ops 6. I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire.
I'd love to do that, like stunt work. That'd be sick.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true
Okay.
signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has
History.
infiltrated the highest levels of the US government,
Okay.
branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
I feel like every COD mission's like going rogue.
The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system.
Heard a lot of talk about this. This better be sick. I heard it's like Max Payne.
Action hero.
Yeah,
We'll
look at
see a
that.
sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back.
I don't know why they ever got rid of round base. It's like the only like true experience. Like
let's step into
the whole open world was like cool and all. That should have been like a Warzone event, if anything. Like I don't know why they made like a whole thing like that. That was kind of weird.
No turning back.
And there wasn't like a set crew. I'm pretty sure it was like all like operators. Like you could run around like Nicki Minaj and like Snoop Dogg or whatever. Okay, let's see the
Every Call of Duty
campaign.
player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after.
Let's hope.
We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
Interesting. I think they had that in the last one. I've seen people like stream it
Game
or
is
whatever.
packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected
Bill
everywhere
Clinton.
across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2.
Okay.
The aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Dire.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
Frankie boy.
In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio.
Okay.
His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for
Troy.
himself in the field. Marshall is a
MP5?
reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born
Jane.
leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting 2 exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and
Why does he look
Sebastian
like
Shaw, a
Atler?
mysterious
Like a
assassin.
younger version of Atler.
With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
Yeah, I heard he's supposed to be like a
For the
rogue
Black
agent or
Ops
something.
single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino.
Interesting, a casino
We
heist.
aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And
That's
we think
interesting.
You'll want to replay levels to see them all.
I don't know about that, Chief. I don't think a COD has ever made me want to replay a campaign.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing,
Those are like the most generic COD characters ever. Juggernaut, a shield guy.
we've continued to push
Turret.
on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels.
That guy did not seem to outmaneuver
Escape
besides
routes,
get
push
shot
the
by
player's
30
location,
bullets.
and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
That's interesting.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission.
I mean, it
that
looks pretty
takes
good.
place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe,
Okay.
unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the
Like the
player
Now
does
You
in this
See Me,
space is
like,
totally unexpected.
Trick card and
Another
get
one of
into
our
the
missions
vault.
we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
Okay.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe.
The RCXD.
Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife, Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside.
Okay.
What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the safe house and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the safe house experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'd love to do that.
That was sick.
Yeah, it was.
I think we got it.
I think that's your job, bruh. Oh, here we go, the movement.
Black Ops 6, our goal
This is
to
the only
create
good thing
a
that's gonna get me to play, to be
experience
honest.
that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most
It's like a
signature
dolphin
Black Ops
dive,
experience for
like
our players.
Max Payne
Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops
I just wonder how the
6, we're
accuracy is going to be.
redefining movement across the
The
entire
accuracy looks like it's going to be terrible, like doing that
First
though.
time ever, players can sprint in any direction and
Interesting.
move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new
I wonder if it's the same
default
speeds
option.
going all directions, because usually you're faster running forward than you are
Never
running
before,
backwards,
and
but
seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
yeah, that looks like Max Payne right there, like the movement right there.
Beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then
Why?
realized people actually move that way.
It looks slower going backwards, which I hope is, because I would hate this like running and you're running full speed backwards is the same as you're running full speed forwards.
Slide in any direction.
That'd be kind of annoying.
To all the on the ground movement and everything else chaining together.
It'd be kind of funny though. Imagine running full speed as someone's running forward, but you're going at the same speed as going backwards. That'd be kind of funny. I doubt that though. That'd be very stupid, but
Think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe.
yeah,
once you
that'll be
experience
like, look, that accuracy just seems very bad. I don't know if it wasn't because it was ADS or just like the spread is much larger when you're diving, which would be smart. Because you know all the movement players will be diving and sliding everywhere and having all the accuracy be everywhere.
Features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to
I don't know how I
perform
feel about
various
this.
These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning.
So it removes the amount of button presses you have to
We
play.
want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it.
Well, that should be the whole reason. How do you go move like that?
Or input or experience with Call of Duty to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own.
It should be there to make it so it's like more button options for controller, because keyboard has more button options. Not let's do all the things that a keyboard can, but do it in simpler button presses. And they already got aim assist, but
I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing.
I hope it's not really powerful, but we'll see. I wonder if it will affect mouse and key any different.
Their preferred setup.
We'll have to see.
Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions.
It should be like in every Call of Duty. I don't know why they haven't done that, but okay, cool.
Play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity.
I feel like that's like the one thing in COD they could update. Like I feel like that should be like done like 10 years ago. Like 4 body parts.
Is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic,
Interesting. So instead of adding a lean, it will just round the corner for you to peek it.
Constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
I wonder how that will feel, actually. Because he said you won't feel it if you're running full speed, but if you're clearing a room, it'll be slower and more noticeable.
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives.
I was wondering how that was done, like with what kind of camera. I think it's got like a iron he's using to scan.
Captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in.
Looks like yeah, that's zombies right there.
Paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've
Come
added,
on.
which includes many that are brand new to the franchise.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate.
I hope
outside
there's a
the
lot of new
playbook.
guns.
That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
Oh, but the gunplay feels
We made
good.
sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine.
All the past CODs have just had so many meta guns and stuff. Just like, come on, man.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
HUD.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty,
Look at
players
that.
will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to
This should have been in like, again, like 3 CODs ago. Like, how can you not change the HUD?
for their setup. Or
But that's
maybe you
cool.
want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away.
That's just
Want to
nasty.
play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are options as well.
That's cool.
Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome.
Awesome.
As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Looks like the BO2 lobby, almost. I like the style of it, at least. Progression. Oh god, here we go.
6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
Oh. I don't know what it's been the past Call of Duties, but it's been horrible.
Back in Call
Okay.
of Duty with Black Ops 6.
That's nice.
We've pulled
I don't know
the
why they
best
got rid of
the
it, but
best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through.
that's
the
how it
leveling
should always be. I don't know why. I feel like they hurt themselves not doing this. 10,
There's a
okay.
valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb
That's cool.
through, and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make
Better
it
be a
all the way.
good cosmetic then.
The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6.
That's good. I feel like they should always have this. I feel like not having it just makes the players less dedicated to play the game in the first place. It makes them all play Warzone.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into
Yeah, probably
our
at COD
development of
next.
Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter intel.
Okay. Okay, that wall hack was there, but it seemed like it only lasted for a few seconds, which is good.
Focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our
I feel like
guidance,
having
gear,
wall
gadgets,
hacks
and
in COD
multiplayer
has been
intentionally designed
abysmal,
through that lens of supporting
like,
these play
to have.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
I don't know why they just remove features that are really amazing and the community loves and then just re-add them back. I feel like that's like a staple of Call of Duty. You love something, we remove it, we add it back in another next COD.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6
That's good.
and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps.
Yeah, again,
Got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance.
I don't know why you changed from like the mod of COD with 3 lanes.
Pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll
That's cool.
experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
I just don't know why they just remade maps and thinking it was a good idea. Like, people already play the maps in the first
Covered a
place.
lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies. Looks like a crew. That's good at least. So this is like the island I've heard about. It's like one massive island.
Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies.
It better
Be on the
be.
lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Oh, come on. That's it?
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next.
Yeah,
on
COD
August
Next.
28th.
August 28th.
Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look
Like their
forward to
whole
seeing your
sales pitch is like,
reactions and your
try
feedback
Omni
from our
movement
open
in
beta
Call of Duty
coming up this
6.
fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
Oh, come on, bro. Give us Blackout, bro. Blackout was so much better than
Our
Warzone.
goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play.
Better be.
To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us
Fuck,
back
that
to
guy
some
just
of our
missed like
classic
a
systems
full,
like
like
Prestige,
2 clips
then
on that
taking
guy.
that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
I mean, it's like the only COD that's got me hyped in a while, so I'll have to see how it feels in COD Next from like what I watch with streamers and stuff. But it could be a return for me playing COD for once in the next couple years.